Flip-Flops by Christine Van Osdal. Copyright 2005. Starring Flip, Flop, Mr. Clam, and the Seagull. Lime green flip-flops were walking on the beach one day and happened upon a small white clam. "Hello, Mr. Clam. How are you doing today?" asked Flip-Flops.
"Well, I'm doing just fine today, dear sirs. Just taking in a bit of sun."
"We were doing the same ourselves. Enjoy your day," said Flip-Flops as they continued on their way to play in the water. Flip-Flops walked along the waterline, waiting for the waves to roll up the beach so they could feel the cool water surround them. Just then, a huge wave swept poor Flip before Flops knew what was happening. Flops saw his partner moving out towards the sea, farther and farther. Oh, how would he ever catch him? Whew! But then, another wave brought the lime green figure to shore again. Flops tried running to catch Flip, but without Flip, Flops had a very difficult time getting very far. Oh no! Then, Flops saw a giant seagull swoop from the sky and pick Flip up and carry him towards the shore. Flops could see lime green Flip toss and turn in the air in the beast's claws, and he was so scared. The seagull landed on a log and tried to eat Flip, but didn't seem to like the taste. He dropped Flip flat on his sole and squawked as he flew away. Flops was relieved. He hopped and hopped as fast as he could, trying to reach his dear friend. Poor Flip had been tossed and turned. He was not sure which way was up. As he was running, Flops heard a cry in the distance. Oh no, the seagull spotted Mr. Clam and he was coming in for the kill. Flops could see Mr. Clam closed his shell tightly so the seagull couldn't reach him. Flops didn't know what to do. He couldn't flip-flop without his friend Flip, but he couldn't see letting poor Mr. Clam become bird chow either. He continued hopping towards his friend Flip as fast as he could. Flip came to and saw his friend Flops hopping his way. Then he noticed Mr. Clam being pecked at and tortured by the very beast that took a bite out of his foam rubber. Flop saw his friend and knew what he was thinking. He began hopping towards Mr. Clam with all the strength and agility he could muster. And soon the two were a pair again and on their way to save Mr. Clam. The fat bird was undaunted by the thud of lime green flip-flops heading in his direction. He wanted lunch, and he knew that lime green had no taste to it. He continued pecking at the clam. All of a sudden, Flip flapped the bird's tail feathers, while Flops flew towards the floundering Mr. Clam, shielding him from becoming seagull fodder. Frustrated, the bird flew off in search of an easier meal to munch on. Flip-Flops carried Mr. Clam back to the sea where he would be safe. "Goodbye, Mr. Clam," said lime green Flip-Flops. "You belong in the sea." "Goodbye, dear sirs," said Mr. Clam. "You belong on feet." The end.